building that it's in. And I'm not saying this to be putting anybody down, or I'm just saying that this is what we need to start achieving if we want change. And you can look at it in the aspect of, if your spouse is constantly cheating on you, why keep doing the same things? Why keep staying with them? Because they can continue to do the same thing. But if you leave them, they can cheat on the next person. They'll leave you alone. If you want change, you have to do something. If you want to be respected, then act like you want to be respected. Let's put our priorities straight. Let's get our ducks in a row as a people. Not necessarily just as individuals, but that's where it starts. But get ourselves together as a people. Let's try to march on something other than when one of our young men or women get killed. Let's protest something before someone dies. If you want change, then let's start changing some things. If you want to be respected, then let's start respecting ourselves and not just the ones who carry a mic or who are on stage or who bounce a ball. Let's respect those ones who have MD after their name, who have DR period in front of their name, who are scientists, who are lawyers. Let's start respecting the people who've owned the same store for the last 25 years. Let's start respecting that second generation of something. Let's put things in perspective. And stop going out here and wilding out just because right now it's the thing to do. We're upset, so now we're going to have a whole thing. When it all calms down, when all the dust settles, let's see where we're at then. It goes back to my last video. Let's go see. Let's see what's now what. Let's see how all this pans out. Let's see where Jesse Jackson is with his handout after this is cool. Because I agree with you guys. He can take one. Al Sharpton, you on the ins and out with me. It depends on what you're talking about. Because at lightweight scenes sometimes that you got your hand out to. But that's your business and that's what you do. I do respect that he has, he has his show on CNN now or whatever it is, which is great. He has come a long way from his humble beginnings. But who's going to be the next one to step up? Who are we going to lift up and say, hey, this is our next, not our next Michael Jordan or LeBron, who cares? Yeah, yes.
Two things.
Go ahead.
So when they step up, can they not pimp black people to get where they need to be?
So can they not Jesse Jackson?
And then, say again?
I say, can they not Jesse Jackson? Is that what you...
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I was actually thinking of...
NAACP?
Al Sharpton.
Al Sharpton.
Yeah, don't pimp us to get there.
Yes.
And then number two... Oh, my mic's not on?
No, turn it up behind you.
Oh, it's low. I don't talk that loud.
Which mic is that?
I should talk louder. My
My
bad. I'll talk a touch louder.
There
So
you go.
That's the first one. And then number two, to the community, as an example, if you march on City Hall for jobs, don't be diffused by job applications and go home.
Yes. You do have to fill some stuff out.
Yeah, that's not... you marched for jobs. If they give you job applications, go home, but fill them out and march tomorrow again for jobs with job applications in hand.
What we're talking about here is the follow through.
Yep.
We're talking about the now what. Yes, we got upset, so now what? When you're at home and you get upset at your wife for doing something, or you get upset at one of the kids, you tell them, okay, now this is what I want you to do. We need to take that same sort of attitude back to ourselves and go with the now what. So, that's my rant for the day. We're going to talk about some other stuff. I got Kendrick here, NAACP. I think he can get the business today. I think so. You on board?
I'm down, man.
Cool. Action. 89.5 FM, Ozcat Radio. Thank y'all for hanging out.